So the plan today is to play through the quest mode, which is a special RPG mode for Point Blank 1. So let's get started. An RPG light gun game. Hell of a thing. I hope not, Diosu. Gasp. Quick buck. Gasp. Now this is gaming. $1 million G? Oh. Point Blank Island, which of course is shaped like a light gun, obviously, on Point Blank Island. Alright, so how do you do an RPG with a light gun? So you shoot on the screen to move, of course. Alright, we need to find our money. Hold the trigger. Alright. Okay, you don't have to keep shooting if you want. You can just hold it down and they'll keep walking in that direction. Got it. Alright, well I didn't find her money, but let's keep exploring. Alright, so this game has random encounters, like a standard RPG. A cuckoo. We're gonna fight it. We have health on the top left. Shoot 20 birds. Don't shoot the bombs. Alright. 25 seconds. Nice. Way more than 20. Yeah, there was only one bomb, so that must have been an easy mode. 60 XP, nice. Level 2. Alright, we got some HP for that. And our resilience went up, which I'm assuming is health. Star coin around here. Okay. Oh. Star coin. Thank you. Alright, so the items don't actually show up on the map. They're just randomly there. Fair enough. Hey, what's up, Orbital? Going well. Let's go Magi. Find the matching target and shoot 5 or more. Okay. Whale. Bunny. Rhino. Bird. Bunny. There isn't a black pig, is there? Oh shit, no, there it is. I see it. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? It's just all bombs. Alright. We did it. That's the important thing. Yeah, there's high reward for accuracy on this bud. Thank you, Buttspot. That means I could go back to that beginning area and try to look for some money. Which might exist. Pull! Let's go. Not a coward. Shoot 5 clay targets. Alright. Nice. I hit them all. I'll take it. Yeah, grinding random encounters. I guess. It's an RPG, right? Level 3 already. Nice. HP went up. Alright, well, there was a house back here. Frog? That is a really cool frog. I can't swim. Me either. Alright, so we probably need to get, like, an item. Right now we have a gun. Without this, you can't play a game. A shirt. And some shoes. And then we have a star coin, which will heal us, apparently. Okay. I don't want to use that item. And then here's our stats. Fortune, very bad. Good. Great. Alright, so we probably need to come back there when we get, like, flippers or something. Is my thought. Why is it slippy but cooler? You know. Alright, this is a game where you gotta shoot in order. Numerical order. Without missing. If I remember right. Okay, never mind, you can miss, it just sucks. Because it resets you. Alright. Still got there. Still got there. Took me a second to, like, just gather my thoughts of what I was doing. Alright, you can choose to avoid these. You don't have to do all these encounters. Oh, I can swim. I don't think there's anything in the water here, though, other than a random encounter of ducks. Alright. Shoot 10 or more red ducks. Alright, easy. I don't think there's anything in this pond. What's up, Hunter? Alright, let's keep exploring. Maybe we'll find something. I know there's a town, because I played a little bit of this earlier, in the opposite direction. 10 seconds. I'm not going for accuracy here anymore, I'm just going for 10. Or 15 or whatever. We got 30. Point Blank was a series that definitely cared a lot about accuracy, as far as arcade shooters go. I spent so many quarters on Point Blank cabs at the arcade. Alright, yeah, there's nothing in there. What's up here? Keep looking around. So because there's 2 of them, that's a level 2 difficulty, I believe. Whereas if there was only 1, it was a level 1 difficulty. So now it's 6 clay instead of 5. They're further out than they were before. Shit. That one's harder. Okay. We got more XP. That's cool. Gee, you look funnier than me. Thanks. I have no idea how they got that shit working back in the 90s. I mean, light guns have been working since the 70s for home consoles. There's Pong machines out there that have light guns. I don't know what any of these items are. What's this? French fries. That'll heal you. Pass. $120 for some gum. Better be damn good gum. Dr. Kula. Oh, wow. Spray away. 150. Expensive. Alright, yeah, I don't think I want any of these items. Save my money. Now the question is, do I want to go the other way? In case there's a town. Hey, what's up, Super Retro? Am I using a flash filter? Yes, there is a flash filter. You can see the flashes happening on the TV. That's also why some of the white text appears a little blurry. Wait, there were none of them. What? I got bamboozled. "30 minutes ago?" Nice. No, this one was coded by my friend Puri. Years ago, actually. So, it's running on a fairly... Well, it's running through OBS, basically, is what it's doing. I'm just an old man. I look like an old... You do look like an old man, Wow, what a waste of time. Alright. Crap. I'm sure that's a quest thing later. Alright. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, if you want to see what my light gun setup is like, I posted a diagram and a video of it on Twitter just a little bit ago, as I was setting this up. Alright, we're back to the shop. I feel like I should just be doing all these random encounters, because the XP probably matters for a fight later. But I might start avoiding some of them. With the one without the... I think you get XP based on difficulty of the fight, as well as like your accuracy and such. It's sort of up to you to do it. But it might just be random, I'm not sure. So far this is very interesting. Hey, it's an old man. That looks completely the same as the other old man. Collect samples. What? Okay. Alright, well, Old Man Woods was a bust. Set up the light gun for the first time in a year today. Nice. Light gun, good stuff. I'm gonna skip on this fight for now. Oh, because we ran away, our agility went up. Nice! Yeah, the reason I'm playing this is I finally found a big box copy of the game at a local retro store a couple weeks ago. I've been looking for this, so... I knew it had this RPG mode and I wanted to try it out. I got it from Another Castle Games. I'm in Seattle area. Wait, what is this? My what? East Starland? I've been to East Starland. Back when GDQ used to be in the DC area. East Starland's nice. I don't know if I have a reason to go back there unless I go to... what am I thinking? Makefest. That's what I'm thinking. The only problem is that Magfest is like 3 days before GDQ usually. So now that GDQ's in Florida, I don't have a good reason to go out that way. Yeah, I might know about yours. I've been to many GDQs. That dude wants ruby kippers, which I'm assuming are red fish. And not slippers, of course. Skate for a living? Yeah, I know skate. I wouldn't say, like, friends with them or anything, but we've definitely met at various marathons and such before. Oh, cool. Top left. Hey, what's up, Seacoin? Light gunning. Alright, I need to get to wherever the city is again, the town. I think this is it. Yeah, Forest Village. This is what I was looking for. This has an inn where I can save. And we're about a half an hour in, so I would like to save. There we go. I want to say there's also a shop here, which I saw, but I'm the old hag. Gunball? Oh, shit. Sorry, I missed what she said. were scared of him, and that's why you moved into the woods. Oh, that's one of the old men? Is that what she's talking about? 1 second. That old man suddenly became 2. Okay. Okay, so Old Man Woods is where I've been earlier. I did meet both old men. Fair enough. You get too fat, walk a lot. I used the Slim at Last cream. If you're minimized, use the Plump Pump. Don't like that name. So I'm assuming you get chunkier as you eat food to heal, and it slows down your movement. That's a mechanic for some reason. He was abducted by a UFO, yeah. Alright, so the question is, does everybody have multiple lines of dialogue? No. Alright. Shotgun. Oh, there's the red kipper. Ruby kippers, right. 150. I'll buy one. Now I need to remember where that house was that I was at, so I can drop those off. I don't get abducted. Sure. I'm gonna save after I bought that, just because I don't have to rebuy it if I go back. And I'm not addicted to saving, you're addicted to saving. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, save guy is cool. Okay. So we know more about the old man. Now that we've done that quest. I think this will take me back to the beach. Which I guess I'll go to. Well, should I? I'll think about it. I either need to go back to Old Man Forest and talk to the old men, now that I know more about them. Or I need to go to that kid's house that I randomly wandered upon and give him the ruby kippers. One of those. Alright, but where was that? I think it was up here. This looks right. Alright, you don't auto run away from enemies, but if your agility's high, you do. I suspect as I get to harder and harder enemies, I won't be able to do that anymore. What? Okay. Apparently that's not a quest. Fair enough. Okay. Not a quest. Let's work our way back to Old Man Forest. Where was that? I think it was up top right. I don't have a map of this yet in my head. No, the XP! Yeah. sitting 10 feet away from the TV? Yes. Why do you ask? Just strap the TV to my brain. That's how it works. Alright. I want to say it was up here. Yeah, here we go. Old man's woods. There were two old men. I wandered into both. One was top left, one was top right. CRT VR, just one for each eye. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. Oh wait, no, shit, he said something, but I missed it. It looks like it's gonna repeat the information, and it doesn't. I'll be patient. Gumball has been shattered into 5 pieces and scattered around in each area. Okay, we need to find random pieces? Alright. Sure. 2 8-inch PDMs? Oh, PDMs. Yuck. At least for, strapping it to your face. Those are heavy. Mostly they're just big. Alright. This is a more difficult one, so it's worth the XP, I guess. The gun force defeat Ganondorf. Yeah. I've been looking for a PDM. Not that I necessarily need one. Old Magnavox DVD set here has been doing me pretty well, but it'd be nice to have one. The only problem is that I have to get a rack for it. I'm already having a problem fitting everything on my desk right now as is, but maybe I should get a rack at some point anyway. Alright, let's go talk to other old man. Maybe he'll give us a clue. UFO! Greetings, Earth citizens. Oh my god. Not on my watch. Destroy the UFO with only one shot. Oh. Good stuff. We doubted your ability! Wow, those are worth a lot of gold. That's worth doing every time. Alright, old man. Gunball. Roswell stepped on a fragment of gunball near the stone circle. Ask Roswell. Who the hell is Roswell? Ah, beans. I wasn't paying attention to names. Roswell. That wasn't the kid saying, "Where are my ruby kippers," was it? Nah. thinking. I'm thinking. Yeah, by the way, the reason I'm streaming this today is because I got my Retro Tank 5X Pro in. This was the UFO Club, right? And I finally got it working. Well, I got my PS1 working in general, but Retro Tank 2X was not working at all on my PlayStation 1 or 2 in PlayStation 1 mode. Something to do with the resolution being too low for my capture cards. It was treating it like 480i, but it wasn't. This is not in prep for shots fired. Maybe. I wouldn't mind learning like a speedrun of something like this. Yeah, I had the 2X. I won it for a speedrun marathon that I donated to a while back as one of their random drawings, so I was using that for a while. It just wasn't cutting what I needed out of it though, so I'm pretty glad I got in for one of these 5X Pros. Roswell might be someone in town. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I have the old 2X Classic though. It's the one without the case in it. It just had the boards attached to like the plastic lines, whatever. It was like the open case one from a while back, 2018 or so. I'm not a big fan of it. It's pretty good as like a medium range option, I think. But it's just very limited. The smoothing feature's nice. Yeah, I don't know. I guess like it's okay for the price, but I wanted more out of it. An OSSC? I think if you're thinking about an OSSC, I would get the Retro Tank 5X Pro instead. The OSSC is good if you just have a lot of random consoles that you want to fiddle with settings for. But I think the Pro, the 5X Pro, just works so much better out of the box. There's way less fiddling. They are out of stock right now, I know. Wait, who is this? I don't remember who is who. Is this Roswell? This is the Star Coin girl, right? I already got that coin. Alright, let's work our way back to town, maybe. Maybe somebody there is Roswell. But yeah, my buddy that has an OSSC and the 5X is thinking about getting rid of his OSSC so he can get a second 5X for his setup. He just likes it so much more. I want to say I ordered this thing back in June, though, when they opened up. Gonna meet Roswell, you'll need a Flying Saucer Club member card. That's true. Where do I get that? That's a good question. The Frog used to be a member of it. Borrowing one from him. Okay. So I gotta go to the Frog now. Alright, alright. Fair enough. Frog's kind of back at the beginning. Yeah, yours back in 2019. Fair enough. going up. I think that's a good thing. Alright, the frog was way around the corner here. Nine dexterity, 90 agility, 20 durability, 2 luck, normal fortune, weight, and status. Alright. Apparently you can play this mode with a standard controller if you want, instead of using a light gun. I'm not sure how good that would be, though. Yeah, I need your membership card, buddy. You dropped it around the pond? You might find it somewhere in there, but maybe the piranhas have eaten it. Okay. Back to the pond! I explored this area before I went to town, which was a mistake. But I guess I at least know where to go now. Yeah, the frog is cool. Alright, cuckoo. Double cuckoo. It's worth double the XP. Totally worth. Shoot 30 birds. That's a lot of birds. Someone must have Cocoa Puffs. I wish. It's that time of year where they're bringing back, you know, Count Chocula and stuff too. You can go to the grocery store right now and get yourself a box of Monster Mash. Oh boy. Here's the pond. So the piranha were up here. Double piranha action. We found this card first. Not on my watch, buddy. I am the law. Don't shoot the bomb. Protect Dr. Dan and Dr. Dawn. Okay. Good enough. This is a hell of a game. No. Membership card. Let's get out of here. Alright, now we go to the UFO or the Flying Saucer Club. Which was where again? I don't remember. My YouTube membership card. Oh boy. There we go. I don't think... Was it up here? Maybe it was up here. No, this is Old Man Woods. It was to the left of here, though, I think. here? Yeah, there we go. That's strange. Isn't this the Frogs card? Wait a minute. No. Yes, I can. Oh my god. I've been bamboozled. Alright, I'll go back to the frog. It's my card, I found it. Jeez. Oh, it came back! Half of my agility was lost. Beans. Beans. Yeah, if I had shades, it would work. Maybe I'll just get like a club or something. Surely that will work. I didn't steal this, it was mine. I found it first. It says right there, mine. I wrote it in crayon. So you know it's mine. Beans. Alright, back down this way. Oh no, 2 in a row. Come on. Alright. Alright, we'll go talk to the frog. See what he wants. I don't know why this is necessary, but whatever, game. Arbitrary. I'll play your game, I guess. They didn't let you in. Maybe because you're strange. Keep asking the assistant. Oh, they'll just do it if you complain enough? Ah. I should have known. It can't be 3 in a row. Come on. Man. Game's being a jerk now about this. I just want to pass. I want to pass these. I don't want to do them. They take time. Karen knew. Yeah, all I need to do is be a little bit of a Karen and it would work. Dang it. Alright. Alright, let's go back and be like, hey, no, for real. Let us in. What do the stats mean? I have no idea. I have no clue. honest. I mean, I have stats. Numbers. I think I'm going the wrong way again. This is the way that the old man lives, so this way, okay. Yeah, I was gonna go right, and I'm like, wait a minute. I can't let you strange old men in. Is this really the puzzle? Really? Is this really the puzzle? It can't be. No, this can't be the solution. Alright, let me go back to town and maybe ask some of those people. They seem pretty well versed in hints. Oh, this isn't town. Which way is town? Town? Okay. If only we were not strange old men. Yeah, that would solve it. God. I do have the ruby kippers I can use to go back to the inn, but I think I'll walk. It's not that far. Come on. Game. What are you doing? Ugh. It won't let me run away anymore. Ever. Damn it. I assume agility affects like how easy it is to run away or something. Back to town. I need hints. That is the Frog's membership card. No? Frog said I could have it. Really? Wow. Wow! Keep asking the assistant. Just literally keep bugging her. Really? No, that is actually legitimately the solution? Oh my god. Just keep asking the assistant. And she'll let you in. Whatever. Just, the puzzle's just like, be a jerk. The game will lie to you. It's because of your bad dress sense. Just keep doing it. Okay. Well, that's a really stupid puzzle, but okay. At least they did literally outline it. How much is the shotgun? You can only use it once. 30 gold. I might as well get one. Alright. Let's save real quick and then go back and talk to the assistant again, I guess. This actually kind of hurts holding a Lycan controller for an hour straight. Okay. go back, I guess. Do it again. Okay. Used to balance over your arm. Kinda, yeah. There's a button on both sides. One's the start menu, one's usually a reload. A and B buttons, basically. Also a confirm button, I guess, is the left one. The right one's the menu. I think it's mostly that it's like still pretty hot in my apartment. I think my neighbors below me have their heater running in like 60-degree weather. Never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, never, never, ever, never. Okay, I feel like I need to go into another house and talk to someone and then come back before the dialogue changes. And when it says just keep trying, it means like talk to someone else and come back. Which, okay. What a weird puzzle. I'm pretty sure this game has multiple levels as well, multiple regions of the overworld map, and like an actual story. Yeah, it might be a zone reload. Like if I go into town and then I leave, I think that counts. Or if I go into a house. Let me go into town and let's leave town. Try it again. This is a very dumb puzzle. I hate it. Because it feels like you're doing something wrong, and then the game's just like, no, just keep trying. That's literally the answer. Okay. Never, ever, never, ever. That didn't change anything. I feel like I need to specifically talk to someone. Yeah. I think I need to talk to someone. Okay, let's try this kid. I have your ruby kippers. You don't want them. Oh, you know what? That probably means that there's ruby kippers around his hut. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, okay. No, that makes sense. I'm just dumb. That makes perfect sense. Click your heels, they'll take you back to the inn. Thank you. Maybe combat does it too? Yeah, maybe. Going into a zone doesn't, so... Alright, maybe it's combat. Alright, these ones are kind of hard. There's a lot on the line. not a lot of room for error. Woo! FAQ says you have to talk to the hag between each. Oh my god. Why specifically the hag? Of all things. Weird. Yeah, that's so weird. Stop! Let me run away, game. You're a bully. I'm being bullied. I hate random encounters. How far away am I? I'm pretty far still, huh? I'm gonna use the Kipper. The Kippers are expensive, so it's like, do I really want to use one? Why won't she let me in? Just keep doing it. You jerk. Dang it. Alright, what a terrible thing. What were they thinking? This is wild. Surely I can run away from one enemy. Thank you. Ugh. Alright. What? That's a different assistant. What? I've just been assigned as Roswell's new assistant. Oh, okay. Great. Excellent. Okay. You just literally have to wait for them to put a different assistant in. Sure. Wild. Gunball? I do have a piece. If you beat the UFOs and save me, I'll give it to you. Hurry up and beat them! Alright, let's do this. Shoot down the UFO. Gaming. Where's the UFO? Let's go, UFO. Banger alert. Alright. You're mine, UFO. Easy. more UFOs? Sure sounds like it. There's one. They weren't kidding about there being a lot of UFOs. Apparently. Alright. There's another one. I wonder how many they'll make me do. At least they're quick. And we leveled. There's another one. Alright, that's 4 so far. I got it. Okay, I thought I missed. I'm gonna go back to Roswell and see what the hell's going on. Did we do it? I don't hear the music anymore. What? It's the old man! Why are you here? Wasn't Roswell here just a minute ago? My god. Then you should clear this stage. Gasp. Shoot 12 UFOs or more. Oh, please. I hope that was 12. Okay. Whew. I didn't realize I had limited bullets. It worked out. I'm a genius. Click, 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 click. I'm an old man. Goodbye. What? Alright. Sure. Yeah, this is some gaming, Inferno. This is some gaming. We did it! We saved Roswell. And got a piece of the gun ball. Gaming. Back to Point Blank Island. I am the law. The PS1 light gun, the Namco Gun Con, is actually modeled after the Judge Dredd Lawbringer. Which is pretty dope. I have Judge Dredd on PS1, but man, that game is bad. I don't know if I should be going this way, because I don't know where the town is yet. I'll have to think about it. I might go back down and look around a little bit. Aim for the center. Score 480. 6 bullets. Okay, phew! Hey, what's up, Bro? Bert and Ernie with a gun? Kinda. Can I kipper? That's a good question. Maybe. That's a good question. Yeah, I can apparently. What's Ruby Kippers? Banger alert. McDo Village. Hooah. Wild that it doesn't make you save between stages. Sure was the 90s. You can have 2 save files, which is nice, if you want. Alright, I think we're gonna call at least point blank here for today. Just because holding this light gun is hurting my arms for this long, anyway.